In A we have x equals to 0, f0 f0 is 0 for all. So fx f0 by x will also be 0. Now for right hand limit and left hand limit we use this one. So fx by x will be x square sine 1 by x, and we know that this is a bounded function. So letting x tends to 0 both sides, this part will be 0, and 0 into bounded function will be 0 if we let x tends to 0. So A is true. In the same way for B, fx by x square will be x sine 1 by x. Again this is a bounded function. So letting x tends to 0, 0 into bounded function will be 0. So this is going to be 0 when x tends to 0. So B is also correct. Now C. In C you see fx by x square, and this function is going to be x sine 1 by x. In this 0 is excluded, x belongs to 0 to 1. If you put 0 here, then 1 by 0 infinity, a large value, and if you put so 1 by x, if we find, and according to this interval 1 by x will be 1 to infinity. So we know that sin x goes from 0 to 1. If one goes from 0 to pi by 2 means 3.14 by 2, 1.57. So for x from 0 to 1.57, sin 1 by x is 0 to 1, and sin x repeat this interval 0 to 1 many times in this interval. So there are infinitely many maxima and minima in 0 to 1. So C is correct. Now D. In D you see fx by x to the power 4. This becomes 1 by x sine 1 by x. This is a bounded function, as you see in the previous options A, B, C. But if you let x tends to 0, then this is going to be infinity. So infinity into bounded function will be infinity. So this is not going to be 0. So this option is incorrect, because to be continuous this should be 0. But it is not going to be 0. So D is wrong. And according to our question, we have to choose the false option. So the false option is D. So we have to mark the answer as D.